Good afternoon. Welcome back to Crochet with Lulu. Today is day 29 of hashtag Christmas Extravaganza 2026. Please give KK and Kristen over at K&K Crochet a big old hug and watch their videos. Look at all of the participants that have participated in this collaboration put on by Kristen and KK. You will love KK and Kristen as I do. They are my sisters. They are my sisters, and I just love them so much. Today, I wanted to do a make, but I thought I would rather talk about books. Now, mine is crochet books because that's what I do. I crochet. I'm not gifted in sewing. I'm not gifted in knitting yet. I'm not gifted in art per se, but I love crochet books, and I am loving looking through at all of the patterns and all of the ideas that I can possibly find. And so a book makes an awesome choice to give that special someone, especially at Christmas, any time of the year. I love getting books. My cousin gave me this a month ago, and I love it. I keep it on the coffee table so that when I'm ready to do another little one, I can do one. And I love, love, love this book. It is such a calming book to look at and to read the patterns. And those of you that know, I have struggled reading patterns since I've crocheted, since I've learned to crochet. Mine was usually diagrams. But with amigurumi, thankfully, I'm able to pretty much understand a pattern. Single crochet 6 in the magic circle or the magic ring. And each terminology, each person writes in their own terminology different ways to read the pattern. So books make awesome gifts. Now, if you're a knitter, of course, knitting books. And if you're a beginner knitter, what better gift for someone to gift you than a beginner book on knitting? Or if you're new to crocheting, beginner's book on crochet, or beginners in amigurumi, which this is not really a beginner's book, but the patterns are so easily read. They're so easily readable, I should say. The pictures, the quality. So when you're deciding for that book, if you are in a place that you can actually thumb through the book and look, that would be even more so special because you've actually looked at that book, you've handpicked it out, or if it's a book you're familiar with. I have a friend that quilts and she lives alone, and several months ago she asked me, do you have any quilting books? And I said, I do, but I can get you some quilting books because at that time, I'm still in the process of moving things around and some of my books are misplaced. So I was able to obtain her some books on quilting. And there was several nice, beautiful patterns. And she also crochets. So I found in amongst my stash of books, some books that I wanted to give her to crochet. And to me, that means so much more to me for somebody to gift me a book and some yarn than to try to figure out something else in my life that I want or need. Because these are things that I can keep in my library of crochet books. In my case, it's crochet books. And I will cherish these. I've written in the back who this is from and the date that she gave it to me. This was from a dear friend of mine. And I've written in it who it's from, and when, and what the occasion was. So a book makes an awesome gift, and especially to somebody that struggles with getting out and getting books on their own. So if it's a reader, if it's a knitter, if it's a sewer, if it's a cross stitcher, if it's whatever hobby that they enjoy doing, if you can find them a book. Now in our town, as I've mentioned before, there's several little free library boxes, and they're posted at different places, and you can take books and you can get books. I love those because I have some readers in my friendships that love to read different books. And so if you know someone for Christmas that you can give them a book, whether it's a crochet book, a knitting book, a woodworking book, just a regular reading book, quilting, and I'm probably re-saying some of these, and I'm sorry. Just know that those books are so appreciated. In my case, they're cherished. They are in my stashes of all of the books that I keep. My dear friend that got me back into crocheting around 2000, we've known each other since about 2000, and she got me back into crocheting, and she taught me how to read the diagrams, and I still have those books, and a lot of books that I was able to borrow of hers and copy down the patterns. I still have those because those mean so much to me, to go back through and say, I want to make that doily for this person. You know, they're getting married, or they're having a birthday, or I just want to make them something to give them. So books make awesome things. Patterns. If you are able to purchase a pattern, or if it's a free pattern, if you are able to copy that pattern off, if it's legal to do that, then by all means, take that pattern, copy it off for that special person, put it in a little bag. It doesn't have to be an expensive bag. I think I showed you in one of the earlier Christmas extravaganzas, I buy the lunch bags from Walmart. 50, I think it comes in the pack, or maybe 100. Sometimes I'm able to get the white ones, sometimes it's the brown ones. And I love putting little things in those bags and then writing their name on the front and just handing it to them. So books make awesome gifts. Patterns make awesome gifts. Thank you for joining me today. Sorry, my last couple of videos have been a little bit on the hairy, scary side. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I'm old school, tuning in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your comments. I love your comments. I sit and I smile a lot. If anybody's walking through the living room and see me with my phone and I'm smiling, I'm sure they're saying, what is she smiling about? But I just love your comments. Thank you so much. And join me back tomorrow. But more so, go over to K&K Crochet, watch their videos, and then go into their post section and see all of the hashtag Christmas Extravaganza 2026. You will absolutely love all of the participants' videos and their makes. You will learn some things. I'm learning things that I have not seen before, and things that I want to put on my bucket list of crochet makes. So thank you very much, and God loves you. I love you. Thank you for watching and putting up with this silly person. Bye-bye.